Welcome to my top 10 most anticipated and noteworthy comics for July 19th, 2023. I'm Mike Spiderslayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. It's never too early to start that pull list for next week, and hopefully this list helps you make decisions on what comic books to buy. Before we dive into it, guys, I gotta give a quick shout out to Whatnot. If you never download Whatnot, what are you guys waiting for? It's absolutely for free. In fact, I have a link in my description box below, and when you click on the link and you make your first purchase on Whatnot, you win that first auction that you participate in. You're gonna get a free $15. I should say free 15. I guess you get $15 off. So whether it's Legos, comics, collectibles, Funko Pops, anything, Hot Wheels cars, guys, you can bid on it, win, get yourself 15 bucks. Download Whatnot today. Okay, guys, so let's kick off this week's video with the hot seat. And the hot seat goes to Hawk Girl Issue 1, newest title being released from DC Comics. This is one of 6, so this is a mini-series, and it's starting, it is obviously starring Hawk Girl, and she's moving to Metropolis to kind of start a new life. So why is Kendra going there? I don't know. We'll find out eventually. But she's going to come across a new villain that we've never seen before, and he has a connection to the Nth Metal that is obviously a part of Kendra. So what does he want with her? What's he doing there? I don't know. This is a book where it very much is on the hot seat because I'm not really familiar with Hawk Girl and her history and things like that, but I'm always open to trying new stuff and seeing if a title is going to connect with me. So this book is 32 pages, and this one is $4 comic. I saw it on the cover. Next is the book that's on the rise, and that goes to Radiant Black, issue 25. Things are really starting to heat up when it comes to Radiant Black. This is a milestone issue. I mean, when you get books these days that get to 25 issues, that's a big deal, especially for an indie comic. And this title is called The Catalyst War, and here we have a new war that's going to happen on Earth. It's been building up to this the whole entire time. We've gotten introduced to all these different Radiant characters, 2 different versions of Radiant Black characters. It's been a great ride. I definitely can't wait for this. Things are going to really heat up now. We're at 32 pages and $4. Guys, if you love daily comic book content and you love me helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy, consider hitting that subscribe button. I don't think you'll be disappointed. So moving on to number 10, we have Moon Knight, City of the Dead. This is issue 1. I'm not sure if this is a one-shot. I have to double check on that. I'm pretty sure it is, though, because it is 36 pages and it is $5. This is the debut of the Scarlet Scarab, so we're going to have a story with that character in there. I think she makes her appearance. I'm not sure. Maybe she makes her appearance here, or is it in 25? Whatever the case may be, this could be a spec book. Who knows? Obviously, I'm not here to talk about speccing on books, but if you do collect comics for spec reasons, this might be the one for you. So if you've been a fan of Moon Knight, you might want to check this out. However, this one is not written by Jed McKay. This is written by somebody else, but, you know, why not? Check it out. We'll see what happens. Coming in at number 9, we have Ghost Rider. This is issue 16. We're in between story arcs when it comes to Ghost Rider right now. We had Johnny Blaze save his brother. It's been good. I mean, Benjamin Percy has done a great job with the horrific side of things. And now we get to see what the past, the present, and the future is with Ghost Riders. So we'll see what happens with this one. This is legacy numbering 259, 28 pages, $4. And then hopefully on issue 17, we get back to normal storytelling. Coming in at number 8, we have The Seasons Have Teeth. This is issue 4. I'm pretty sure this is the last issue of the series because all there is left is winter. And if this focuses on, you know, summer, spring, fall, and winter, we're going to be done here. But it's been a great journey with this photographer who has been going through the seasons and pretty much getting all these pictures and making sure they get posted on the paper with these entities, because that's what they are in this comic book. And we've been also going through the life of this character where he met his wife, and his wife had cancer and she passed away. So it's very emotional in that aspect as well. I definitely recommend this title. If it's not on your store shelves right now, wait for the trade. It's a good read, guys. This one is a $5 book for 28 pages. Coming in at number 7. This is the lowest this book has ever been for me, but there's some good books getting ready to come out for this week's comics. And we have World's Finest issue 17. Here's the description. It says, World War AI hits its climax, guest starring dozens of DC heroes in the war against a new Mazo. This book has been loaded with cameos. All the character interactions are great. The Dan Mora artwork is absolutely outstanding, but I can tell you that out of all the story arcs, this one has been my least favorite because there's just a lot of characters that I'm not too familiar with or have any connections with. Doesn't make it a bad book, it's just I'm not anticipating it as much as some of the other books that are getting ready to come out. Coming in at number 6, we have Noctera, the Nemesis Special. So this book and everything else that's coming out, I guess, with Miller's universe is going to cross over with this whole event that's going on. Special one-shot will lead directly into the stunning conclusion of the No Breaks storyline. So it does connect to the main story as well. So this one is a $4 price tag. Coming in at number 5, we have Street Fighter vs. TMNT. It feels like these days TMNT is everywhere, and it feels like IDW is trying to milk that cow for everything that it's worth when it comes to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But I can tell you the first issue of this was a lot of fun. It was very exciting as we got to see our couple heroes fight each other. We got to see Bison behind the scenes in the tournament as well. We got to see Michelangelo and Chun-Li interact with each other in the last issue, and I felt like he kind of had the hots for her. I can't wait to see how this continues and how the tournament progresses as time goes along. This book is a $4 comic. Coming in at number 4, we have Gunslinger issue 22. So Gunslinger is one of these titles that, even though there hasn't been like a ton of story progression in my eyes, it's just a book that's always very entertaining to read. He always has his back against the wall, and just when you think he's down, he just like always comes out on top. And I love the interaction that he has with the human that he I forgot his name off the top of my head, that he, you know, rides his motorcycle with, and the kids is connected to the bad guys in the book as well. Overall, it's just a fun book, and it's just good, and you just can't beat that artwork and the price point and everything else. I've said so much when it's come to Gunslinger. You should be reading it, especially for $3. Top 3 now. Here we go. This is the Mark Miller book that I was talking about. It's also drawn by Pepe Larraz, and we have Big Game. This is issue 1. This is the miniseries premiere. So this is everything that's in Mark Miller's universe that is somehow going to come together. Nemesis is going to be the lead guy in all this, and I'm just so curious. I mean, think about it. You got Kick-Ass, Kingsman, you got Magic Order, all these things in one special event. Like, dude, it's just gonna be so weird. Just the curiosity alone is just worth the pickup, right? And this book is $5. Number 2, can't go wrong with this. The Return of Something Is Killing the Children. This is issue 31. So if you forgot what's going on, we wound up getting Erica Slaughter, who was dealing with this creature by the name of Duplicate Type, where it kind of is like, I don't know, it morphs into other people. Like, I guess it's like, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking, I mean, it's a morphing thing. It copies you, it mimics you, right? And so Erica Slaughter wound up surviving an attack by this thing, and she's dealing with Cutter, who was set out to destroy Erica Slaughter because she betrayed her house. And we've been seeing this cat and mouse game between the two characters. It's been very interesting. However, we haven't had a book in quite a while because it was taking a break between story arcs, I guess. So I'm curious to see what happens here. This is a $4 comic. So after number 1, reminder, we're not done as we still have those noteworthy comic books to talk about. These are my top 10 most anticipated, but these books that are on this list might not be your top 10 most anticipated, and you still want to know other books that are coming out. So that's why we do the noteworthy books. So coming in at number 1 goes to Void Rivals. This is issue 2. This is the book that shocked a lot of people because of the Easter egg or the character that we got thrown into this book. And that character was Jetfire. That's right, from the Transformers, telling the reader that Skybound and Kirkman and everything else that comes to Transformers and G.I. Joe are going to be in this like Energon universe. So that was really cool. Now the overall story in this book was actually pretty good as well, as we got 2 different, I guess, races that come together and crash on this planet, and they have to find a way to escape and get back home. A lot of people are comparing this to the old movie called Enemy's Mine, where it's just people are enemies at first, they come together to get off this planet, but it takes quite a long time to get off, and in the meantime, they form relationships, they have babies, things like that. That's what Enemy Mines is. Not saying that this is going to happen in this comic book, but there's a lot of similarities to this comic. So I liked it overall. Does it have more Transformer stuff in it? Does Jetfire come pick these guys up and bring them back home? I don't know, man. Definitely looking forward to it. $4 comic. Noteworthy comics. Here we go. We're kicking it off with Marvel. And first things first, we have X-Men Red. This is issue 13. Then we have Guardians of the Galaxy, issue 4. Next, from Star Wars, we have Dr. Aphra, issue 34. Then we continue with the Venomverse. We have Extreme Venomverse. This is issue 5. Then we have Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones. This is issue 5. We move on to the second issue of Black Panther. Then we have Blade issue 1. So if you were jonesing for a Blade comic, there you go. Next, we move on to DC Comics. We have Superboy, Man of Tomorrow. This is issue 4. We have Night Terror's Superman, issue 1. Night Terror's Nightwing, issue 1. Batman White Knight Presents Generation Joker, issue 3. Night Terror's Wonder Woman, issue 1. Night Terror's Catwoman, issue 1. The Visual, issue 3. Night Terror's Punchline, issue 1. So there's a lot of Night Terror stuff. And then we have Tales of the Titans, issue 1. All right, moving on to the indie comics. We have King Spawn, issue 24. We have The Walking Dead Deluxe, issue 67. I Hate Fairyland, issue 7. Time Before Time, issue 25. We have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin, The Lost Day Special, issue 1. Another Red Sonja series. This is issue 1. And then we have Battle Chasers, issue 11. So there you guys have it. There are my top 10 most anticipated and noteworthy comics for July 19th, 2023. So guys, if there's anything that you're most excited about, please leave it in the comments below. And of course, I'll leave you more content right here to click on. In fact, this is my top 10 comic book covers of the week and another random video that YouTube wants you to watch. And of course, guys, as always, keep buying, keep collecting, but more importantly, always read those comics. Guys, I'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye.